Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Stephen here. We're gonna get through a few more boxes here tonight. I was actually sort of when I was gathering these boxes up, I noticed that we are the bulk of the way through what we have to unbox, which is really good. So there's just a little sort of clutch over here and a little, a little pile over here. A lot of sort of what you see here, I don't know if it's made as camera or not, a lot of what's over here is actually all just sets that have been previously built and just boxed up. So I'm probably not gonna bother going through all of them. I don't know, we'll see. I might sort of pull them out as I'm sort of building my layout and sort of starting to introduce things, and I can sort of work my way through them then, rather than sort of unpacking them all out of the box now and having set them on the ground or something. So yeah, so we're really well through the unboxing portion of this whole sort of series. So yeah, we'll just crack on anyway and get through a few more. So like I said, a couple of boxes that I pulled over to the side here. So first up we have quite a large Amazon box here, which has one set in it, and it is one of the Lego Creator 3-in-1 sets, 31153. And this is the 3-in-1 sort of modern house style build, or nice little sort of modern beach house. This is a really cool set. I love what they come up with here. I love this particular build. I also quite like the little bungalow style build that they created here as well. In fact, all three are really good. I think they've done a really good job of this 3-in-1. So I will absolutely be building the main one. Now again, it's not an open back, so as per quite a few of the other sort of city and creator style sets that I've picked up, I will be looking at sort of filling the back in. I don't imagine it'll be sitting against a wall, so I'll be looking to just fill that in, maybe sort of flesh out the interior a little bit more. But really cool sort of starting point anyway, and yeah, really cool set. So I'd like to pick up a couple of these, to be honest. That's the only one I have at the minute, but I'll potentially look at picking up a couple more sort of as time goes by. Next up then, so this set is, get a little bit here actually. So in here we have, let's look at another Bricklink designer set. It is. Oh yeah. So the box has taken a wee bit of damage. I think actually I received it like this, to be honest, so not a huge amount that can be done about it. It's just bulged a wee bit there as well from whatever way it's been sitting. But yes, here we have another one of the Bricklink designer sets from the early days, and it is sitting on number 91023. It's the Venetian Houses, designed by Black Cubit. Really cool build. Another nice little sort of structure style build, you know, with these nice sort of Venetian style houses sort of either side of the canal with this lovely little footbridge sort of adjoining. So yeah, really cool build. I'll definitely be building this and incorporating it into it. There you can see they're fully enclosed buildings, modular style as well. Just a nice little scene too. A nice little scene to kind of build off. I could imagine this in a sort of a little harbour style town. Maybe like in sort of a little sort of sunny part of the country, you know, the warmer part of the country. Little holiday style village and town, with these being sort of the main centre point buildings and the little canal running through. So but yeah, very cool build, and again another one that I'll be looking forward to building up. There. Right, here we've got a slightly bigger box, so a lot of sets in here. So we'll start off with the first one, which is 75372 Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. So I think this was an offer in Sainsbury's at a really good price, so I've just picked this up to put away for future reference. Really good pack with the super battle droids and the troopers and so forth. So yeah, just so we set that up, I've purchased to stick away. And similarly to this, it's the sort of MIDI scale Millennium Falcon 75375. So again, really good price in Sainsbury's. So I picked that up just to put away for future. Next out then, from the Bricklink series Bricklink Designer Program Series 2. It's 910035. It's the Mushroom House by Jonas Kram. Really cool to be set. I just was absolutely captivated by the colours and the sort of just the fun style of this build. All these little plants and the brick little snail and stuff as well. So really cool. There are a couple of other sets within this kind of line by this sort of designer, this creator. I can't remember if they all made it through the funding processes or not, but a few of them have kind of appeared. This is the only one that I have bought anyway. I just thought it was cool. I love this little layaway bar as well. Just very sort of creative and imaginative set. And like I said, really bright. I don't know if I'll factor this into my layout or not. It would be cool in like a wee sort of fantasy style area, I think. Maybe sort of perched in a wee forest or something. But I don't know. It is also just a very pretty little set. And I can see it being a lovely little display piece. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like that one. I'll stick it actually over here. Next up then, from the same program, the Series 2 of the designer program, it's 910035 and it's the Logging Railway designed by Thijs van Esseldonk. I've bought this entirely for the train. I just think that little train, Toto I think it's called, is so cool. I love the little engine and also the logging cart and stuff. I just think it's a cool little build. Yeah, unfortunately the box has picked up a few dinges, which is a bit disappointing. But I will be opening and building this. I don't know if I'll build this here sort of railway, the wooden frame railway or not. I'm not entirely sure. I think obviously the actual track themselves are built using sort of plates, sort of set sideways in the little holder pieces. So I'll probably not build this in this fashion, but I kind of like the idea of this as maybe like a little bridge or something. So I may use a portion of it and just straighten it up for a little bridge or something across a little cabin or something, I don't know. But the train itself was the lure for me, so that's why I picked that up. And then the last set in here, there's also a receipt, I'll just keep that, that's what it is. The last set in here then is another set from the Series 2 Bricklink Designer Program, and it is Brick Cross Station then, designed by Marcus Garavelli. I don't really need to say much about this. 910034, sorry, is the set number. It's just a super cool station. Absolutely love it. I love the little sort of newsagent on the side as well, and then obviously get this little, the end of Dark Age is very appropriately named, sort of dining area inside as well. So I just think it's just a super cool build. I like the sort of format of it too, with the tracking platform in the rear and the actual sort of station building in the front, and it sort of presents sort of really nicely. There you can see, you know, the roof comes off, the sort of sides come off as well, so it is not a building with interior access. But yes, just another very cool build, and obviously given the sort of prominent real nature of my layout, I couldn't really resist that station, to be honest. So, and in fact, one of the highlights probably of that program for me is some of the stations. I have another one which will be coming out at some point, I have no doubt, which I think is very, very cool also. In fact, let's have a look at what's in here. Yeah, just as I suspected. I'm going to tip this one out onto the table here. Another absolute beast of a train station, but in this case this is from the sort of original Bricklink Designer Program Invitational. It's 91002. It's a Studgate train station designed by Pablo Sanchez Jimenez, and yeah, again, what can I say, just an absolute monster of a station. It's so cool. The box is huge too. So yeah, this is just a really cool build. It also comes with two trains, which are presented as sort of two little sort of single units in here, but they can obviously be paired up to create like a little sort of two carriage train then that maybe cycle between sort of local stops or something. But yeah, just a really, really cool station. It's a very heavy box. Love the sort of ornate style of it, and with all these sort of glass dome pieces and everything. Yeah, just another really cool set that I can't wait to build, and another train station for my layout. Down there. Yeah, I must say the Bricklink sets are particularly cool. I know I've pulled out quite a few of them in previous videos, but yeah, I've been really impressed with the choices that have gone forward. Sort of each quarter for the program that you had the option then crowdfunding. So yeah, some of my particular favorites here. Obviously the sort of train focus here is a particular highlight for me, because you know these are the sort of sets we don't really get through Lego that regularly. In fact, we've had very little sort of interest in the train front for quite some time, so absolutely love getting this little log and railway here. And then obviously these stations, so it's really cool. Let me think about those down in the comments. Some really cool sets. So, right, next out we have an Amazon box here, and inside it, yeah, cool. Okay, so we have set 76965. It's the Dinosaur Mission Stegosaurus Discovery set. So I'm sure it'll be fairly obvious that I've picked this up purely for the Stegosaurus. And you also get a cool sort of van build here as well. So yeah, really love the Stegosaurus mold. It was really cool. It was really sort of buzzing whenever that was released. I may pick up a couple more of these, or I might just try and get a couple more of the Stegosaurus dinosaurs. Sort of like the idea of a little group, and then there's the rear then, so you get this cool little campsite as well, a squirrel and like a little raptor or a combi or something there too. So yeah, small velociraptor, so very cool. So we've got that, and we'll just add that to the Jurassic Park collection. Next up then, we have a Lego box here, and inside it is a couple of sets. So first up, 40516, Everything is Awesome. I think I've maybe pulled one of these out previously. I had picked up one for myself, and certainly at least one more for investment. So it's still clinging about. It's not in a rush to retire this set, so I'll probably be holding on there for a while. But I just wanted to get one of each minifigure, to be honest. So we've got another one of those in the collection. And then I think I've pulled this out in the past as well, the 76188, the Batmobile from the classic TV series. So yes, cool set with the Joker and Batman. A really nice sort of version or iteration of the Batmobile here. So again, I picked these up for retail, or for resale rather. So I think I've got a couple of them. That's the second one there. And then one more box here. I've got a couple of sets in this. Oh dear, I've got some slightly mashed up sets of the team. Or it's actually just an empty box, so that's just a wee box there from one of the holiday gifts of purchases there, the Christmas gift of purchases. The little baubles there, 40604. So I think I pulled out some of these in the previous video, but I also had some built and hung up in my tree, so that's them there. And then we have another one of the winter carriage rides, 40603. So this was from not last Christmas, Christmas before. If memory serves me correct, so 23, yeah. So it's just cool wee winter carriage, you know, a couple of minifigures, the driver of the carriage, whatever you call it, the horse, and then obviously the carriage itself. So just a nice little set that was a nice gift to purchase in sort of in the Christmas period. And then we have two of this set. I can't recall if I've pulled this out in the past or not. I know I picked up a few of these. They were heavily reduced on Amazon. 76255, it's the new Guardian chip. I've picked them up for the Adam Warlock minifigures. I don't know how well these are going to do, to be honest. I don't think they've been a terribly successful set, but if we don't see another Adam Warlock, then obviously he will sort of be a popular figure as time goes by. Obviously very cool as well with the sort of gold hairpiece and gold head. So yeah, so I picked up one, two of those then, so you can see the second one there. So yeah, again, like I said, they have purchased with the intention of future resale. What have we got here? Something, oh, a couple of must be spare parts in here. Just take them out now. I think that's everything there for that. the little boxing out of the way. Okay, so that's pretty much that. I don't know if there's maybe some more spare parts in here. I'd say there probably should be, but they've maybe fallen out or something. Never mind. A couple of wee bits there anyway, so yeah, very cool. Some really good sets in there. Again, this has been predominantly, well, certainly the big sets anyway, are predominantly sets for me to build and add into my layout. Obviously, I've got a few wee bits here for future resale. How well they do, time will tell, but you have to take a few wee risks every now and again as well. Not everything's going to work out for you, but as I sort of always say to myself, if you can get the set at the right price, then generally, you know, you're looking at breaking even at the very least. So, you know, I don't know how these are going to do, but we've got a good figure or two in there anyway, so good to have. And then obviously we've got the Jurassic Park set then. It's got a wee bit bashed up, but obviously again, this is for myself, for the dinosaur, so I will be opening that up. But yeah, very cool. Let me know down below if there's any standout sets there. Which of the Bricklink designer stations, the stud gate or the brick cross, do you think should be my central station? My gut feeling is I kind of like the idea of having a stud gate as a central station. I know it is open at both sides, but I sort of plan on maybe sort of platforming the whole way around one side of it and having it sort of as a terminus in my city, with tracks coming out and sort of heading off around the layout, and then sort of connecting into the sort of main circular layout. But we'll see, I don't know. We'll have to play around a wee bit with that, but you know, any ideas for how you think they'd best be presented, let me know down below. Thanks again for tuning in and sticking around. I appreciate all your views, and I would also appreciate any sort of likes and subscriptions if you haven't already subscribed. Like I said, I'm getting through this already, so probably a couple more unboxing videos anyway. There are still a few sets to get through, and a few big ones, judging by sort of what's sitting across the wall here. So we've still got a wee bit to go, but we are getting there, and then I can get into the sort of more interesting and fun bit, the bit I'm looking forward to, which is actually sort of creating a layout. I do sort of still need to think about where I'm going to put all of these sets. I have a lot of space downstairs in my garage, so I do plan to get some shelving, and I can get a lot of sets set up and shelving down there, but that also requires me to get that area cleared out. I am hoping to buy some units for in this room, some sort of shelving units and some little drawers as well that I can start putting parts into. So that's all for future me anyway, and I will sort of document that as I'm going along. But yes, thanks again for tuning in anyway, guys, and take care. See you later.